Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. This channel is going to be about keeping reptiles, predominantly my bearded dragon. That's yet to arrive, but hopefully it'll be here soon, so you'll be able to follow everything about that. Just want to show you this little bit today, because it's one of the things I haven't really seen much of on YouTube. And what it is basically in the cool end of my vivarium, I found that I was struggling to get the temperature down. Now it has got 6 ventilation holes at the back of this vivarium. As you can see, there's one there in the corner, and they're like that all the way along the bottom, as well as one on the other side. So I didn't want to drill into the side of it like you see a lot of people doing, adding extra ventilation air holes and panels. So I decided that I wanted to make something that in the winter time, if it did get a little bit cold in the house and I wanted to keep the heat in, I could make something that could be removed and to be able to keep the temperature right for the bearded dragon. So this is what I decided to do. I decided to make a ventilation panel basically out of a picture frame, as you can see there. And I added the correct mesh, which was friendly for the dragon. And what I've done is, when I made this, I've made it so it sits in the runners of the tank, or the viv, sorry, and it can be easily removed. So all you do is you just lift it up, lifts out, there you go, and then you can close the vivarium if needed be, and then obviously you can just continue the way you are. But with this, obviously I can lower the temperature a bit and keep that little bit of airflow on the cool side of the viv. I'll show you this now. So basically it's just made out of a picture frame, and I've taped up the back with safe tape that is safe for the bearded dragon as well, and it also takes away all them sharp edges. And basically the bits that fit into the runner there, as you can see, are basically the bit of cardboard or wood that comes in the picture frame itself. And what I did is I measured it, and as you can see there, had it overlapping slightly, screwed that in because this picture frame is quite solid, and that gives us a good fixing to the vivarium. I can butt the door up against it. I know everything's going to be safe. I know the dragon's not going to escape, and not only that, it means that I can regulate the temperature correctly. So if you want us to show you how to do this, I will possibly do a video on it, although I've done it. But I'm waiting for the stand to come as well for this viv. It's on order as well. So if it's something that you're into and you want to learn more about the bearded dragons, or how I do my setup, or anything that, any questions, then just let us know. If there's anything you can see in my vivarium that you would change or is not quite right, let us know. I know that a lot of people maybe won't agree with the ceramic tile on as like for the substrate, but as my bearded dragon's going to be a baby, I don't want it ingesting the sand and basically affecting its digestion or anything like that. So I'm decided that for now I'm going to put the ceramic tiles, as you can see, and then when it reaches around about 6 months old, I'm going to add my sand desert substrate into there. It'll just be a little bit more hardier for it when it gets to that age. I don't really want to cause any early problems with the dragon. I want it to be as comfortable as possible, and I want the setup to be kind of hassle-free until I establish how it's getting on in the viv. And then obviously as it gets a bit older, I may change it slightly. But if this is what you're into and this is what you like, then hit us a subscribe. I'll try and sub you back, and any comments I'll reply back to. Any feedback, they'll be much appreciated. So guys, I'll see you on the next video. Hopefully the dragon will be here.